Oh, here we go. What is this?
There's more difficult work to be done before our two tribes are truly united.
Alright, The Legend of Korra Season 2 Episodes 3 and 4. I understand these two episodes are a two-parter, so I'm going to combine them into one video. I am really curious to see what's going to unfold with this whole Unalaq situation. He's clearly got some greater agenda going on other than just, you know, like fixing the South. And as you guys saw, I didn't quite know what to think of him over the first two episodes. Initially, I thought he was a little bit sus, then I wasn't sure. But now, at the end of episode 2, I imagine you're supposed to think something's going on with him. And I feel like you can already kind of see where things are going. Like, Korra's been making a lot of decisions, you know, on her own, right? Sick of always being told what to do. I understand that. I think that's fine. But I think this might be leading her to where she's kind of seen that some of the choices she's making, whilst with the best intentions in mind, are kind of going to lead to certain things happening, you know? The specifics of which I'm not sure. I imagine maybe the North is going to try and take over the South or something. Maybe more spirit stuff. I don't know. I'd love to see more specific spirit stuff. This spirit stuff that we've seen thus far is very different to what we saw in the last Airbender, where a lot of the spirits were specific, like the moon, the ocean, the owl in the library, even Ko and the panda as well. But this seems to be a lot more generalized. So we'll see what happens with all of that. Lots of other moving pieces that I'm keeping in my mind as well, like Tenzin and his family, the dynamic between Korra and Mako. So we're only 2 episodes in and there's already a lot for this season to build on. So I'm going to get into the episode here. Like and subscribe. Check out the Patreon for early access and uncut watch-along versions of all of these Korra reactions if you're interested. And with all that being said, enjoy the video. Civil Wars Part 1. I think that tells you all that you need to know about what's going to happen with this. Let's see.
There is another portal in the north.
Oh.
Once you open it, spirits and man will be able to move freely between the north and the south in a matter of seconds. Now that you've opened the southern portal, your energy is stronger as well.
With both portals open, our tribes will be united again.
Interesting. They're trying to twist it around, I think, to make it a good thing again. But we'll see, we'll see.
It's so nice to get to spend more time with my family. Isn't that right, my little Rohan? And I've really enjoyed having you two around. Reminds me of all those great vacations we took as kids with Dad.
Aww.
Boomy and I weren't on those great vacations. It was always just you and Dad.
Oh.
No, that can't be right. What about the time he took us to Kyoshi Island to ride the elephant koi?
Nope. We weren't there.
Interesting. Some family stuff to hash out here, I think.
Where's your sister?
Who?
Iki. About this tall, talks real fast.
She said who?
I'm sure you know her.
Oh, what's she done?
Then we almost got eaten by a shark squid.
The shark squid? He's here? It appears my old nemesis has found me.
I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, Jesus Christ. My cat's just come inside and she's meowing at me, and usually she's just pretty chill. I've just looked over, she's dropped a giant right next to me. What's your problem? You've never done this before. Alright, apologies for the interruption. Let's get back to it. Also, I've just realized that there have been no subtitles thus far, so I apologize for people that enjoy the subtitles.
She ran away.
Honestly, I don't know why you kids can't just get along.
Commander Boomy reporting for duty. Search and rescue missions are my specialty.
Yes,
What do you
sir.
say we all go together?
Oh, bonding
Sure.
time.
I could use the help.
Good, now they can finally do something together.
I know these last few days have been very troubling.
Troubling? Troubling is when I get that itchy rash that won't go away and Julie's not around to scratch it. This is shocking.
He's the best.
My point is, Unalaq's already booted our chieftains out of their palace. How long before he starts telling us what kind of cookies we can eat?
Probably a couple of days.
Tell him, Julie.
Chief Unalaq is here to help the South. He wants to show us how to restore balance with the spirits so they'll stop attacking.
The only spirit I'm interested in restoring is our spirit of independence.
All Unalaq is trying to do is make our tribes unified again.
No, he wants control of our wealth. My wealth. And I like my wealth.
I respect it.
Then we have no choice but to fight for our freedom.
It's all happening very quickly.
You want to start a war?
A civil war.
Unalaq started this, not us.
Look, we all know where this conflict is heading. We need to start preparing for war.
It's like they all want war.
I will hate to leave this quaint tribe.
Is that true, Eska?
Of course not, Desna. I will not miss it at all. Bolin, laugh at my
Good
humorous
lord.
quip.
Yes, dear.
Bolin, why are you subjecting yourself to this? Pabu's having a great time though.
You know, I'll be really Sad when you have to leave. It's been really great getting to know you.
She's gonna bring him with her.
But you will be coming with me to the north. There we will live the rest of our lives together in icy bliss. Foolish Bolin.
Foolish Bolin.
Listen, I don't want to live in icy bliss with Eska. Don't make me, no, please.
Hey, if you're that unhappy, just break up with her.
Break up with her? You could do that?
Bolin, come on, man.
How? Just tell her you're not that into her anymore.
Oh, no, I don't think she'd like that.
That's what I was thinking. It's not gonna go well.
I'm lucky you're so good at breaking girls' hearts. Korra better watch out.
Yo! Poor Asami.
Our next training session isn't until tomorrow.
It's about our conversation this morning.
Yes?
I understand why you brought your
Sus.
troops here, but I'm afraid it's sending the wrong message. A lot of Southerners feel like their tribe is being invaded.
I am their chief. I'm uniting, not invading.
I'm just afraid if something doesn't change, there could be a civil war.
Yeah.
The other nations would take sides. The dark spirits would thrive off this negative energy, and the world would be thrown into a battle between spirits and man.
I really don't know how much to believe from Unalaq.
This is a war only the Avatar can prevent.
I'm just really
I'm
unsure.
usually the one starting fights. I don't know how to stop them from happening.
Oh, but this
As
is
the Avatar, you must
big for
remain
Korra's
neutral
character,
in this
though.
conflict.
Maybe Tenzin was right. Maybe I'm not ready to be the Avatar.
Tenzin lacked faith in you, but I have no doubt you will become the most admired Avatar the world has ever known.
Thank you, Uncle.
I just don't know, man. Seems like Unalaq's telling her what she wants to hear, perhaps, or what he thinks she wants to hear. But don't diss Tenzin.
Who threw those?
Not the kids, man.
Pick on a waterbender your own size.
Yeah, here we go. This will be the start of it.
Everyone calm down. You're all part of the same tribe. Start acting like it.
You're taking their side?
Oh, this is not going to be good for anyone.
You're the worst avatar ever.
Everyone, walk away from this. They're not worth our trouble.
Ooh, tell him.
Korra, Korra!
Iki, where are you?
Over here, Dad. Just kidding. It's me.
I like Boomy when he's in this getup. Looks like a pirate.
Oh, it's probably my fault.
Probably.
Excuse me.
I'm guessing you've been so busy with your duty to Republic City that you forgot about your duty to your kids.
Ooh, now this could be good though.
I wish I could be as good a father as Dad was to us.
Tenzin, your problem is you're exactly like Dad.
Dad was under a lot of pressure.
He always had time for you, though.
I think because Tenzin was the airbender, yeah.
Airbender.
Besides, it all happened a long time ago. Why are we even talking about this?
Because you seem to have some grandiose delusion that we had a perfect, happy-go-lucky childhood. Guess what? We didn't.
We need to keep moving if we want to find
I think there's a Tenzin and Korra parallel maybe going on here. And it's gonna lead them back together, man. Come on.
My tribe's about to go to war, and I'm supposed to stop it, but will anyone listen to me? No. And I didn't ask for my father's help. Can't he just let me be the Avatar?
Do you want advice, or am I just supposed to listen? Still not clear on that.
I'm sorry.
Okay, good,
My
good.
dad just gets me all worked up.
How about you take a break from all this Avatar stuff and we go out for a quiet dinner? Just the two of us.
Good. Oh, not good? Oh no, what happened?
Isn't this fun, huh? We never get to spend enough time together, just the 5 of us. So fun.
Excuse us while we retrieve more sustenance.
Sustenance.
You guys gotta save me.
I thought you were breaking up with her.
But anytime I bring up the subject, she threatens to freeze me in a block of ice and feed me to dolphin piranhas.
Dolphin piranhas?
Why didn't you warn me your cousin had the power to reach into my heart and crush my soul with her bare hands?
'Cause I thought it was pretty obvious.
I'm very bad at reading people. You should know that by now.
Yeah, come on, Bolin. Everyone's got something they gotta work on this season.
You know, this reminds me of a search and rescue mission I commanded years ago.
You know, it's really funny to picture Boomy as a commander here. He's so goofy.
Fighting our way through blizzards, sandstorms, and 3 typhoons.
3.
And single-handedly carried them down the mountain to safety.
And how exactly is that supposed to help us find Iki?
It's not
It
that
was
deep,
supposed
Tenzin.
to inspire you.
Yeah, come on, bro.
That's probably why the Avatar fired you.
I'm sick of your far-fetched tales.
That's tough.
3 typhoons.
Tenzin's got to lighten up a bit, I think is part of the issue here.
Come on.
No, follow me. This'll get us down 50 times faster.
Yes, sir.
If I can do it, it should be no problem for a couple of benders.
Okay, Kaya is a waterbender. Okay. Nice. I assume so, but I don't think there was any confirmation up to this point. Oh, this is a really cool squad now.
You were right, Boomy. That was faster.
At
It's
least
like
50
Aang,
times
Katara, and
faster,
Sokka.
by my calculations.
Tenzin's the funny guy now.
Oh, it is. No, I see it. It's good.
I've got everything under control.
He is like Sokka.
Did Dad send you to talk to me?
Korra, what's going on between you two?
Now this will be good, I think.
Honey, it breaks my heart to see our family being torn apart like this.
Do you want to know what's been going on? I found out Dad's been lying to me my whole life.
So, the truth is out.
What have you got to say, Mother Korra?
And you never said anything.
We were trying to keep our family together, to give you a normal childhood.
I never wanted a normal childhood.
Oh.
All I ever wanted to be was the Avatar.
Complete opposite of Aang.
Unalaq's the only one who believes in me.
That's not true, Korra.
Then why is everyone in the South turning against me when all I'm trying to do is help them?
The problems between the North and the South started long before you were born. Varric's been plotting a rebellion against Unalaq. He asked your father to join, and...
Dad is part of a rebellion?
But I don't want you getting caught in the middle of it.
It's too late, Mom. I'm already in the middle of it.
Interesting, okay. That adds a lot of context that I feel like I was missing. And you can really see what Korra's going through this season as well.
No. Uncle?
Okay. Unalaq. The Tonraq, yeah.
Dad, don't do this.
Turn around, Avatar, and pretend you didn't see anything.
We can still avoid a war.
No, we can't.
And now we're fighting the Avatar. Well, maybe they do want the war, you know, if they're planning this rebellion. Talk to him, Korra.
We're all part of the same tribe. I don't want to hurt you.
I like the passiveness from Korra here. That's very unlike her, but she understands the situation. Very creative. Not hurting them. Okay, maybe a little bit, but not as much as she probably would. Like, against her own father, man. Like, it's pretty heavy when you think about it.
Why did you do this, Dad? What?
It's not.
Who are you?
Good bait, good bait.
He wouldn't help us. He's a traitor, just like you.
That's much better.
Thank you for saving my life.
I think Korra's done the right thing
I
here.
got here in time.
Find Varric. I want him to freeze in prison with the rest of these traitors.
Wait, you can't just lock them away.
Yeah, no.
That will only make the South angrier. Let them stand trial for what they did.
Okay.
Every Water Tribe citizen deserves that right.
That's better.
I will respect the Avatar's wishes in this matter.
I can't read this guy. I can't read him. Does he just want Korra's favor?
You haven't changed one bit since we were kids. You're still trying to prove you can do everything a bender can. Well, you can't. Deal with it.
And you're not our mother. You don't get to tell me what I can and can't do.
Good luck healing yourself with your special
How old are these
non-bending
guys?
powers.
And they've still got stuff like this to work through?
You're the oldest of us, but you always acted like the youngest. I had to become the responsible one.
You think you're the responsible
Oh
one?
dear, oh boy.
You two have no idea how it feels to have the future of an entire culture on your shoulders.
It's just like Aang.
Must have been real hard for you, flying around the world with Dad.
This reminds me of the beach.
Oh, so that's what this is all about.
That's what it's always been about. You think you're some savior who has to carry on Dad's legacy.
Who else is going to do it?
How about all of us?
Uh-huh.
We're Aang's kids, too.
We never should have come on this vacation.
Well, I didn't want you to come in the first place. I can't be around you two right now. Go back to the temple and see if Ikki returned.
Almost forgot we were looking for Ikki, man. Okay, so there are two separate family issues going on. Korra's family and Tenzin's family. I think that's a nice picture, man. Her mother and father together. It's a lot. Oh, that's good. That's good. Ooh, that hits a little bit.
I had no idea idea how far Varric was willing to go. My brother and I have our differences,
But
but I would
I
never
like
attack him.
Varric.
I'm sorry for thinking you had anything to do with the rebels. And for all the pain I've caused you and Mom.
Okay.
I'm the one who should apologize. After I saw the Southern Lights return, I was so proud of you. I never should have held you back.
Okay, this is very good.
When your father and I found each other, all we wanted was to live a simple life and raise a family.
Yeah.
But then we discovered you were the Avatar.
They had the
And
Avatar.
simple was over.
That's tough.
We knew one day the world would need you, and you wouldn't need us anymore.
Oh.
Mom, Dad. Of course I still need you.
Okay, this is very big, this stuff, and I appreciate it.
We weren't expecting you.
Tonrock, Senna, you are under arrest and will stand trial.
Trial? For what?
For conspiring to assassinate me.
Alright, that's the end of part 1. Okay, I'm gonna go straight into part 2. There's still a lot I'm really uncertain about. Like, Unalaq, does he really want to do what he's saying he's doing? And Varric plotting this rebellion, man. Like, I think I could understand that from his point of view. Like, if you're talking just about the money for him, and if he's worried that Unalaq's coming after that, he wants to protect his wealth, I can understand that. Is that really something we should be worried about with the bigger picture of everything going on? I don't know. I'm just trying to defend Varric, because I kind of like his character. But if you look at what Unalaq has said so far, the spirits are angry in the south because of what Tonraq did. Okay, makes sense. It's followed Tonraq to the south. Korra's potentially fixed that by touching the portal. And now supposedly she's stronger in some ways. Maybe she has a greater spiritual connection. She can go and touch the portal in the north. And then the north and south can like travel between each other. Who knows if that's even true? I've certainly never heard anything like that before. It sounds like Varric wants a war. And a lot of the people in the south were about that as well. Seems like Unalaq is prepared for that outcome too. I just don't know. But I think through all of this, we're really pushing Korra's character. I love the contrast between all she wanted to be was the Avatar, but she was tracked down in the south for so long, and Aang, all he wanted to be was just a kid, and he was forced to be the Avatar by the war that was going on around him. It's really good stuff, but I really feel for Korra's family. Like, they just wanted a normal life and they had the Avatar. I mean, what can you do about that? So you get a lot more of the context from that. And then Tenzin and his family as well, you can see it's kind of the same thing. Like, the siblings have a lot they need to work out, and that's going to hopefully push Tenzin into becoming a better teacher for Korra. And Korra's going to go through this, Tenzin's going to go through this, and perhaps they can both come to a conclusion that everyone's happy with. It doesn't have to be, I'm doing this for Korra. It needs to be like, we're doing this because we all feel like it's the right thing to do. We'll see. All right, on to the next episode, and hopefully I'll have a little bit more of the bigger picture. Civil Wars Part 2. Talk to me. Help me understand.
I can't believe you're doing this to your own family.
Rest assured, I've appointed Judge Hota to oversee the trial. He is the most fair and honorable man I know.
Uncle,
I just don't trust him, man. I just don't.
We search for Varric. Our father wishes him to stand trial.
Oh.
What did he do? He is a traitor to the Water Tribe, along with our aunt and uncle.
Korra's parents were arrested?
Yes. Your powers of deduction are impressive.
Yeah, he's a cop.
Varric's not here.
Boyfriend, bow to me when I exit.
Yes, my sweet koala otter.
You are so cute when you grovel.
She reminds me of May, like a little bit.
Bolin, you need to be honest with her. Tell her how you really feel.
Honesty is for fools, kid.
Varric?
If you want to ditch this girl...
He's in the platypus bear.
Where are you?
Somewhere Unalaq will never find me. Inside Ping Ping!
You can come out.
No way, mister. Not until I know it's absolutely 157% safe.
Specific?
Ah, thank you. You forgot the honey!
Sorry, sir. There isn't any in here.
No honey? We're in a bear, for crying out loud!
I'm gonna go see how Korra's doing.
Good.
Bolin, I got a little something for you round back. Wow. Unalaq's rigged this trial, no doubt about it. So
I believe that.
To make sure my trusty rebels stay out of prison.
What's the money for?
Bribery, of course.
I love this dynamic. But like, I don't know, man. Why do we have to rebel? Maybe Unalaq's forcing the issue, I don't know.
You two are worse than Kaya and Boomy.
Okay, everybody here?
Iki!
What's she doing?
Juniper Lightning Bug, paws off the table. This is going to be a civilized breakfast. We are thankful for this super yummy food and for being the bestest new friends in the world. But we are most thankful because Milo and Janora aren't here because they stink.
Sibling dynamics, just like Tenzin.
Actually, is there room for one more?
Sure. You can sit next to Blueberry Spice Head.
Blueberry Spice Head.
Nice to meet you.
I love that they're all just sitting there.
They're my new brothers and sisters.
Oh,
New
uh-oh.
ones, huh? Can they be my new brothers and sisters too?
Maybe. But only if they say it's okay. Uh-huh. No, he's nice. They say it's okay.
This will be a very interesting way, I think, for Tenzin and Iki to solve their sibling dynamics.
We're good to go. I gave all the money to some guys over there. I told them to take care of it, and then I winked.
It's not gonna be good, man. Oh no.
This Judge Hota presiding.
Man, I should have paid him.
Yeah, you think?
God bless you, Bolin.
I was asleep in my chambers when the rebels attacked, and the next thing I remember was waking up in the snow after Avatar Korra had saved me.
He must be painting this picture, man. Obviously, that's what happened.
You attended a meeting where Varric tried to incite a civil war. Is that true?
Yes.
And who led this meeting?
They're really
Varric
forcing
and your
this,
father
though.
led the meeting, didn't they?
My parents are innocent.
I've heard all I need.
Yeah, okay.
I just need to be honest with you. You know, when we first met, there was this crazy spark.
What's
but
that?
I'm starting to feel like that spark is fading.
I agree. It is as if a great chasm has formed between us and nothing can bridge it. Nothing, that is, except marriage.
It's got a skull on it, bro.
We will wed at sunset. You may express your joy through tears.
Oh, no, I can't.
Bolin, please do something.
I have found you innocent. You are free to go.
Not Tonrak, I reckon.
On the charge of treason, you are all found guilty. The punishment for this crime is death.
How did we get here?
You can't do this. You take their lives and I'll take yours.
Oh no.
I know I promised to respect whatever decision you made, but I must ask you to reconsider.
Very well. I'll change their punishment.
So now Unalaq seems like the good guy? Ish? I don't know, man. I need answers, man. I need answers now.
You like that, don't you, Blueberry Spicehead? Yes, you do. You know, I could get used to it here. No one's yelling at me or telling me I'm delusional.
We should have Uncle Boomy and Aunt Kaya come visit. I bet they'd like it too.
They'll only spoil our good mood.
What do you mean? Aunt Kaya is super nice and pretty and
Here we
always
go.
asks me
Here
how
we
I'm
go.
feeling. And Uncle Boomy is like the funniest person in the world.
But what about Milo? He's hilarious too. You never know what's going to come out of his mouth. And Jinora can be so sweet and gentle.
And mean. Being part of a family is hard, huh, Daddy?
I couldn't agree with you more.
And there it is. There's another family.
I guess the nice part about a family is they'll always be there for you. Even though Twinkle Starchild and Princess Rainbow fight, they still love each other.
That's very wise of you, Iki.
I was gonna say, it's big for Iki to be the one to say that.
Don't worry, Daddy. We'll come back and visit Blueberry Spicehead. I know you really bonded with her.
Yes, I'd like that.
Oh, bless him. Okay, good. Now, can we resolve these other issues or not? Is that gonna take longer?
And let's bust you out of here right now.
Korra, no. Saving me would start a war. If fighting were to break out, the North would crush the South. Just promise me you won't do anything rash.
Tonrak has really come around in these last few episodes. So now I'm really only looking at Unalaq. Dude, poor Senna, bro. Just wanted a peaceful life.
It's okay, Mom.
I hate feeling so helpless.
What you thinking, Korra? Yep. Yep. Hey, teach this guy something. Oh, yeah. Naga is a demon sometimes.
What do you want?
It's not about what I want, it's about what Naga wants.
Ooh.
I was just following Unalaq's orders.
What are you talking about?
Oh,
Unless
Jesus.
you want to be Naga's afternoon snack, you better keep talking.
He said he needed everyone to think the trial was fair.
So Unalaq told you what to say?
Yes, every word.
Yep.
He's trying to keep you on his side.
Yep,
But he also
okay.
wants your father out of the way, just like when he got your father banished.
What do you mean he...
I almost thought about this.
Nothing.
Keep talking.
Good. I nearly said something about this in episode 2, but I forgot. Wow.
Look, I'm sorry I didn't turn out to be an airbender like you hoped.
Oh, Boomy.
But I've tried my best to keep the world safe. Hope I made you proud.
Of course he'd be proud of you, Boomy. Come here.
Thanks, Kaya. You always know when I need a hug.
Aw, big softy.
Unalak's a liar and a traitor.
I've been trying to tell you that from the get-go.
What happened? I found out the truth about my dad's banishment. Unalak hired the barbarians to attack their tribe.
Wow, it
then
was
he
that
told them
deep.
to hide in the spirit forest, knowing my dad would go after them.
Oh, so the spirit stuff was real, but Unalak set it up.
If you do this, there's no going back.
I know. Will you help me or not?
Hell yeah.
Me too.
Count me in.
No! No!
Look, the only way to deal with crazy women is to lie big and leave fast. Lucky for you, Varric's got your back.
Uh-huh.
Let's talk plan.
Yeah, talk to me, Varric. I feel a lot better now. Like I know what's going on now. I was pretty sure I did, but I can never be sure, man.
Where is he?
I'm sorry, Korra. You'll never see your father again.
Here we go. Here we go. You in for it, big fella?
Where's my father?
On a ship headed to the northern tribe. He'll serve out his sentence there.
Oh, full circle.
Remember who you are. As the Avatar, you cannot threaten war. You must remain neutral.
You've always been jealous of my father, haven't you? You got him banished so you could become chief, and I bet it just killed you to learn he was the Avatar's father. No wonder.
All I've ever wanted is to help you realize your destiny.
Well, I don't want your help anymore.
Good.
If you start a war, the dark spirits will annihilate the South.
I'm done being manipulated by you.
Good.
You are going to bring my father back, then you and your troops will return to the north.
And why would I do that?
Because you still need me to open the northern portal.
No, I don't. You've served your purpose.
No music. I love fights like this. Love the airbending.
If we get to Varric's boat, we can still save your father.
Let's go.
You have a license for that animal?
You fellas seen a traveling circus come through here?
Julie, do the thing.
Yeah!
That platypus bear is pooping money!
Julie, do the thing.
If only we had a plane to get me close to those ships, I could waterbend them out of the
Asami?
way.
A plane? Well, why didn't you say so?
Oh, Varric's just the guy. Hey, yo. Let's go, Asami. Are they gonna firebend to propel them?
Now!
Good. Good, good. Oh yeah, at will. Get out of the way. That's so cool.
Captain, you're never gonna believe this.
There! My dad's on that ship!
A lot of these shots almost look like paintings.
Jump!
Oh shit. That's one way to make an entrance. Sick. Soundtrack always goes hard, man. Now, there's a nagging thought in the back of my mind that Tonrak might not be here. I don't know. We'll see.
Korra, this is crazy. You promised me you wouldn't do
Okay, he
anything
is good.
rash.
I had to. I'll explain later.
Now, Tonrak, I imagine, has absolutely no idea that Unalak got him banished, right?
Iki, I'm glad you're back.
Yeah. Sorry we made fun of you.
Good.
Thanks. Want to play airball? Sure. Yeah!
Good.
I wanted to apologize for how I acted yesterday. I've worked so hard to celebrate Dad's legacy that I may have overlooked the parts of him that were less than ideal.
We're sorry for dumping our frustrations with Dad out on you.
Yeah, you didn't deserve that.
Good.
I thought you two might want to see this. Mom gave it to me before we left.
Oh, talk to me.
That is one good-looking family, huh?
That's one happy family.
That hits, man. I'm gonna go back and look at that.
My own brother betrayed me.
Yeah, there you go.
And our entire tribe.
Oh, I mean, you just know that Tonrak's gonna end up being the chief.
It's time to put my brother in his place.
You have our support. Chief Tonrock.
Yes, sir.
I'll be proud.
The best way for you to help is by getting the President of the United Republic on our side.
Ooh.
The South can give Unalaq a good fight for a while, but we'll need the United forces in order to win this war.
Oh, okay. Big time. Is that Iroh?
I love you, Dad.
I love you too.
I feel really good about where we're at though now in this season.
I really need to thank you, Korra.
For what? I started a civil war.
You did not.
Now Esk and I are officially broken up.
Up, looks like we have company.
Oh, there's no way.
What is that?
There's no way. Holy
That
shit!
would be my darling Eska. Quick question, is this thing fast enough to get away from my crazy waterbending ex-girlfriend?
Why do you think I built this boat?
Okay, much better. Okay, I'm glad I watched both of those episodes together because I was all over the place. All right, so we have the full picture now pretty much about what's going on. And look, I know you're meant to be suspicious of Unalaq throughout these first 3 or 4 episodes, but he did a good enough job of like doing nice things potentially for Korra. And I've mentioned before, but I just have a habit of giving everyone the benefit of the doubt. So when they write characters like Unalaq, I'm like, am I suspicious? Like, or maybe I'm overthinking, I don't know. But I did mention in one of the first 2 episodes that I was getting the same vibe from Unalaq that I got from Amon. How much is what Unalaq is saying is the truth? And that was pretty much the case. So he fabricated the whole situation with Tonrock so he could be chief. Like, and that's all it's come from, just a petty desire for power and jealousy of his older brother. And the fact that Unalaq was the one that could quell these spirits, like it just made it seem like, of course he's the guy that's here. So my understanding is that this spirit situation is real. Tonrock did anger the spirits, but it was Unalaq that made that whole situation happen, and that has followed Tonrock to the south. And the reason Unalaq would do that is because he can quell the spirits. So that makes sense. And as we saw from the guy that did the trial that Korra interrogated, yes, Unalaq was trying to keep Korra on his side, and maybe the viewers, like it worked on me a little bit. And they really made me unsure about how I was supposed to feel about Varric. You want to like him because he's a good character. Everyone in the comments is talking about the thing. So I was all over the place, but now I know exactly where we're meant to be. It's the South versus Unalaq. And currently the North is stronger than the South, so we need to get the united forces on the South side. So that's going to be really good. That's the direction we're heading in now. And what does this all mean for Korra? Now, she's putting a lot of this on her back, like she started the civil war. Now, she's being a little bit hard on herself, I think, because Unalaq is the one who's done this, right? I was really curious about what their end goal here was, because it's seeming like the North and the South were just going to be separate things, you know? The South clearly wants it to be that way, but Unalaq wants it to become one thing, but we don't feel great about Unalaq. Korra's trying to do what she feels is the right thing in this very messed up situation, and it would have been very hard to know what the right thing was with the information that she had at the time. But Korra's really not really done anything wrong. She's been manipulated and caught up in all of these crazy situations. She's having a lot of like difficulty, I would imagine, adjusting to making her own decisions, and part of that is accepting responsibility for what happened. So if she's acting this way and she feels like she's incited the civil war, even if that's not entirely the case, maybe it is, then she has to do her part in fixing that, which her father was told, get the united forces. The South will hold off the North, and I imagine we're still going to get a pretty significant conflict, and I'm still curious as to what the end goal is going to be. I imagine the North, when they realize who Unalaq really is, they'll probably come around as well. Will the North and South unite? We'll have to see. It seems like that's what Korra wants, and I think now that Tonrock knows the truth and that he's not necessarily at fault, I think the South can potentially change as well. Tonrock will for sure end up being the chief after this, but I really like the direction we're headed in now. Team Avatar are together, they're going to do their thing, and the Tenzin side of things as well, that all pretty much wrapped up. I still feel like that's kind of preparing Tenzin to come back from this, and Korra's obviously going to take Tenzin back as her teacher. It's just a matter of when, and they both will have gone through an incredible amount by then. But I like how it was Tenzin and Iki, and like between them they kind of worked out the family issues that they were having. Family's been a big theme of this season. It wasn't so much in season 1, but Korra's family, and her extended family, not just her mother and father, like Unalaq, her cousins as well, getting involved with Bolin, and then Aang and Katara's like entire extended family. I need to go back and look at that photo, man. I'm a big sucker for stuff like that. Any Xenoblade 3 players, when they pull up the picture at the end, you know what I'm talking about. It's the same vibe. Look at this, man. Aang and Katara, Bumi, Kaya, and baby Tenzin, dude. What I would give to see this, you know. Kaya really looks like Katara. Damn, she really does. And the thing I like about this is all the questions that I had have already been answered. Season 1, those questions lingered all the way until the final 2 episodes, and that's part of what really drew me into season 1. But I'm glad they haven't completely recycled that. I feel like Unalaq in some ways is similar to Amon, and there's a lot of mystery about what he's doing and the stories he's telling. But now it's like, okay, I don't have a lot of questions and I can see where we're headed. It's just, how is that all gonna happen? The spirit side of things though, I'm still interested in, because I feel like I believe Unalaq when he says if this war does start, the spirits are gonna anger. And maybe like in season 1, how it was eventually Korra to restore everyone's bendings, it's gonna be Korra to figure out how to quell the spirits, because I feel like they planted that seed early in this season. Korra wanted to fight the spirits, she wanted to learn how to fight them. That's very much in Korra's character, and throughout these last 2 episodes she has kind of changed a bit. The situation has been so she didn't want to hurt the water tribe people that she was fighting, but you know, if the situation was different, like, she wouldn't hesitate. So maybe we're kind of pushing Korra in that direction of, we don't have to fight the spirits, we have to learn to potentially do what Unalaq does and quell them, or maybe bring about some peace to the south and the north, and then the spirits will be free. Because the south, they can continue to be the way that they are, but now that they know the truth about Unalaq, and Tonraq probably sees this whole situation differently, I think they can maybe coexist with the spiritual side of things a little bit better. We'll see. But overall, really good stuff, and I like being at this spot early on in the season where I'm not entirely sure what exactly is going to come next. So we have 10 more episodes in this season. That's the other thing I've been getting into the mindset of. The mindset of like, these are kind of like short stories, 12 to 14 episode seasons that are trying to tell a whole story. So a lot of things happen very quickly to move the plot along, which I appreciate. I love good fast pacing, and it really helps you stay engaged. Like, there's not really a moment where you lose focus. But with all that being said, I think I'm going to leave this one here. This will be a long video. I know there's another 2-parter at some point in this season as well. I'll make that one video as well. But I'm really excited to get into the rest of the season and really delve into what happens. I still want more spirit stuff. I want more character development. I want all of that flushed out. We'll see. So thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. Check out the Patreon if you're interested. And as always, please continue to leave your comments and feedback down below. You know I always appreciate it. And we'll see you all in the next episode of The Legend of Korra.